Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This is your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Hey, make sure you hit that like button on the video for me. It's greatly appreciated. Anyway, so today it looks like something very, very, very tragic has happened. Not only for Memphis, but also for Texas. A Texas artist and a Memphis artist was actually shot inside of Memphis, and one of those artists didn't survive. I'm talking about none other than the Sauce father, Sauce Walka. Luckily, he did survive, and he's the Texas artist that was actually shot inside of Memphis. However, an artist that goes by the name of Sayso P, who is a TSF artist, a Memphis TSF artist, did not survive. Now, I'm going to read to y'all what the news report is actually saying. Of course, there isn't many details. They don't know a shooter. They ain't caught nobody. At least that information hasn't been released yet. But I will read to y'all pretty much what it says. So obviously, it says Sauce Walker and Sayso P was shot in downtown Memphis. Sayso P unfortunately did not survive. However, the Sauce father is in stable condition. So the news report on it says the Memphis Police Department is investigating a deadly shooting outside hotel near the FedEx Forum. Fox 13 crew, and I believe this is the report for it. Fox 13 crew on the scene saw multiple vehicles from Memphis Police and the Memphis Fire Department outside the Westin Hotel at 2nd Street at Lieutenant George W. Lee across the street from the Forum. BB King was blocked off from Martin Luther King Jr. It's always something happening on Martin Luther King Jr. Street worldwide. It's Martin Luther King Street worldwide for the hoods. It's always something with that Martin Luther King Street. It says Fox 13 has confirmed with multiple sources that at least one person has died in a shooting, and unfortunately, that one person was Sayso P. It continues and it says we have reached out to the Memphis Police Department for more information, but so far have not heard back. We will update this story as more information becomes available. Now, I'm not here to give you theories of this may have been that and connect all this stuff like that. I'll just report stuff as the news articles actually come out. But also, I do want to let you know this is just a tragic situation. This is a tragic situation for Texas, a tragic situation for Memphis. This could be connected to all type of other things. Nobody exactly 100% knows. But, we just lost Get Money Lil Ronnie. I'm talking about a Texas legend. Sauce Walker, another Texas legend, could have been out the way with this incident as well. Fortunately, he was able to survive, but his artist Say So P wasn't able to survive. So it's no win in the situation because somebody did pass away. Now, as far as the Memphis connection goes, I do know that Sauce Walker, he got a song with like YTB Fat. Now I don't know if it's like an actual relationship. They're like buddy friend, or if it's like a business kind of thing where okay, just do the song because that's how the hip hop industry is. You got to understand, Sauce Walker is up there when it comes to the hip hop, like that crossing over part, or not even so much crossing over, just like the industry. I'm talking about he's in that deep. So with that being said, RIP from Say So P. You know, grateful and happy that nothing actually happened to the Sauce father. Sauce Walker, he's still alive. If more details will come out about it. Also, I do want to show y'all some footage. I believe some footage was taken at the scene. Now, the person in this footage, I heard some people say, was that Sosa Man or who was that? Because that's what they were saying that he actually looked like. Let me go to that footage for y'all. And if y'all can make out who it is in this footage that I'm about to show y'all, y'all can actually let me know. Let me go ahead and make it a full screen. I want y'all to be able to see it completely. There we go. So that does look like an artist. But I'll just have to chop that out. Anyway, so that was pretty much footage from the scene. Now, like I said, it's always unfortunate whenever somebody passes away. No matter who it is, it's always an unfortunate event. But of course, this is hip hop, and hip hop things do get gangster, and hip hop things, there's a lot of street stuff be going on. You know what I'm talking about? And obviously, everybody knows that leads to a lot of death. You know what I'm talking about? There's always a lot of death when there's a whole lot of street business going on, and it's no way to stop it. You know what I'm talking about? It's just an endless cycle. You know what I'm talking about? It's all an endless cycle. It doesn't never end. Now, I'm gonna take it to the comment section, just to hear what some of y'all actually had to say within the comment section, because y'all are always going crazy inside of that comment section. Like I said, if you don't follow my Instagram at Key Talk Media, you definitely should. That way you could be tuned in and tapped in as well, right? Anyway, so the first comment, of course, is people praying. Somebody said, "What the f?" I don't know what that is. This comment says he just had him on his story living life with a bunch of money. It's crazy how fast your life can change. It definitely is crazy how fast your life can change. And of course, Sayso P stayed with some paper. You know what I'm talking about? Of course, Sauce Walka stays with some paper as well. So they both always stay with some paper. Now, I'm not sure exactly all the artists that they were with. I don't know how the details of how things actually went down, whether somebody just walked up to them, if there was an altercation. There's a whole lot of different questions and that I personally have that I'm trying to wait to see if they're going to pretty much be able to answer those questions within the police reports, which I'm sure they would because somebody passed away. So, of course, somebody says, "Rip Sayso P." Nah, bro, rip to my dripper. And of course, Sayso P right there, he tagged him. And I'm gonna read a couple more comments and then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up for the day. But I definitely had to get this out. It's just pretty much a lot of people that just cannot understand and they're in disbelief. It says these casuals in the comments don't know what they talking about. Say so is from Memphis. They was hating on bro. So people is getting their theories. Some people said that they were, this was people hating on Say So. Some people probably gonna say it was hating on Sauce. Is exactly what I just said on another post. Dude was happy to be back in his city. Long live best gambler in Texas. Oh well, nobody cares about nothing else. So see, and then of course I just know this with this you somewhat of a loser, little bro. Okay, so it says, get back for get money, little running. See, so some people say that, and of course, some people say that, it was just issues that he potentially had inside of his city as well. But either way it goes, like I say, man, I just had to get this video up out to y'all. Let me check one more time, see if there's anything else that we need to talk about today after this horrific, tragic incident that actually took place. So, anyways, let me actually go back over here. Well, there is another video I will play, but I'm not even gonna play it, bro. I'm gonna just cut this one at this point right here. RIP to Sayso P. I have posted them on my platform, Key Talk Media, on my Instagram, numerous times. And of course, the Sauce Father, Sauce Walka, still alive. Everybody got to stay safe. Nobody's safe in the streets. Nobody. It don't matter how plugged in you is, how tired in you is. It's like the streets is the streets. The streets doesn't care about nothing. Somebody just bodies, 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 bodies. Somebody that's what the streets is. You get a lot of people that's well respected, they get killed. You got people that got no respect, get killed. It's just the street lifestyle. So, with all that being said, man, I'll just report back to y'all whenever more news comes. Anyways, let me know something coming up below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.